Hello and welcome back to Exanima. We are starting over completely from scratch. New character, floor 1, partly because I died, but also partly because I just feel like starting over with the experience that I now have. I died trying to do the maze part of floor 1, at least everybody is referring to it as the maze. We can start with continuity, and I think I'm gonna work on deflection first. As for our first skill, continuous mind sense is just so good, I don't see a reason not to go with that. As for my strategy, I think I'm just gonna go right for Darren again, because having the extra combat power does help a lot. And I don't think I will be skipping any rooms of level 1, where we're still going to go into all the rooms, because that is how we are going to gather our experience. If you're unfamiliar, or this is the first video you are going to watch on Exanima, your character starts out in a room where they have presumably been dumped down from above, Dark Souls style. And there is nothing but a torch, a metal stick, but we're not even gonna bother picking that up, and a letter. The letter reads, "And assist him in whatever way you can. If all else fails, then recover any information he has gathered and bring it to me. There's potential in you. Succeed here and we will find a place for you." Badly scribbled across the back of the page are the following words: "There is another way out." Okay, I actually really like how this is set up. It's kind of mysterious, and there are lots of options to interpret this. Currently, my favorite interpretation is that we have actually been sent here to assist the evil madness that is going on, and we aren't actually aware of the fact that this is what we've been sent here to do. So perhaps we might even think of, being a little righteous. But in reality, we have actually been sent here to assist in all this that has been going on here. And as we play along, you will find out that what is going on here is, not very wholesome. It is of the not so wholesome variety of things. You wouldn't want to take your family to a vacation here. So let's go through here. Oh yeah, I also really like this whole memory loss thing. It really helps with the roleplay aspect. Now would you look at that, a really high quality knife. That is a much better first weapon choice. I also think I might do some of these fights without Darren. Oh, almost fell. No, let's go get him right away. Let's go through here and close these doors, because we don't want to deal with these guys yet. We're gonna deal with them eventually. For now, we're just gonna go straight to Darren. But yeah, this whole thing with, like the character losing their memory, I think it's really great for the storytelling and for the roleplay. Alright, so when you talk to Darren, there's actually a few more hints about your character. First of all, you can ask him who he is, and he will tell you that he's just a farmhand. Then you can tell him that you go by Durandal, which introduces your character by name. Also kind of hints at that, they don't really remember much about themselves. He also asks us to make sure if that is true, and I like this aspect because that also hints at that we don't really remember what we're good at, right? So as you play the game, you remember more of your past, you remember that you're a pharmacist, and you remember all these spells that you were once able to use. So it's not like you randomly pick these spells up, it's more like your character slowly remembers these things. as they level up, or rather, as their mind levels up. Alright, we have been trouble remembering things. Then, how do we get there? Can you get out? Well, I don't really recall, but also, we do have admission, so we don't really know if what we want is to get out. Currently, I guess our character doesn't really know, do they want to proceed with this mission or do they want to go out? So I think in this case, you know, like, this is what I mean with roleplay options. I think I'd like to play this character as a cunning character who kind of wants to proceed with this mission and kind of wants to keep Darren in the dark about these things and just wants to have Darren around as a meat shield and as DPS. We're gonna tell him that we want to get out of here, even though we don't really recall how we got here and what we want to do, and we're also not going to tell him about the mission. The first option here about the necromancer tells us that our character knows a little bit about these kind of things, or at least has an idea about these kind of things. We don't actually know there's a necromancer, we don't know there's any magic involved with it, or if it's purely, you know, like a medical condition that these zombies are under. Also, I'm very sorry, but I'm gonna have to dig around for my TV remote. Goodness, where is that? Okay, I can't find it and my TV is about to turn off, which is very bad, so one moment. Goodness, that's awkward. Okay, I've saved my TV from dying on me, which would have been bad. I've also found out where the remote was, and it was in a very remote place. Not exactly what the word remote should mean. Anyway, let's continue our conversation with Darren. We have to start over, okay. Let's just pick the same dialogue options. Alright, as I was saying, our character knowing a little bit about these kind of things makes them maybe want to say the second thing. But I think we're just going to tell him that if they get in our way, we're going to kill them. And then we can ask him if he wants to make himself useful. And if he's able to fight, then he tells us a little bit more about his dad, who was a soldier, and that he's not very proficient at fighting. He's asking us the same. I think I may be able to handle these undead, is what we're going to tell him. I suppose let me know if you can see anything useful. Let's go now. Right, I think you can get through this dialogue a little bit faster. But I like doing a role play. Anyway, we've got a thick jacket here, not bad. Also, a hook. Interesting weapon. We might actually give it to Darren for now. Let's open our own inventory. Come on, there we go. Let's put on this. It's better than nothing. Oh, not where we wanted to drop that. There you go. It's better than this thing. Okay, nothing else in this room other than this book. Why can I not read this book? Okay, this is weird. Why can I not read this book? Let me drop it in my inventory, see if I... okay, there we go. This is a detailed log of various materials being delivered and dispatched. The script and some of the spelling seem very unusual. what you assume must be dates have a format that you can't make sense of. Alright, this just gives us a little bit of world building. So we kind of understand that this place used to be relatively busy, and I mean you can kind of tell by basically how big the place is. You can see all these barrels here, right? So there have been plenty of people living here. Alright, so some good finds here. We found a belt and a tunic. Not my favorite color, but you know, you can't be picky. Also, I think this guy usually wears some good boots, so we're gonna pick those up. As far as the trousers go, not very useful. And there's a tunic for Darren. I'm not gonna bother really looking at the stats on these, because these aren't really the best kind of items anyway. There is a key down there somewhere. Okay, I need to move the table out of the way. There we go. There. So here's a key here. So let's drop these boots. This key opens this door as far as I know. And I'm not sure if it opens any other doors, but it opens this door, and that's good enough. In here we can find someone who died. They don't usually have anything useful on them. But there is also this chest. Usually has something good in it, and would you look at that? A really good layered gambeson in a fair condition. Alright, could be better, but it's a lot of armor for what place we are at in the game currently. So let's try not to stumble our way out of here and fall. Okay, so now I think we could hit this chest. Looking around, just like Darren said, getting ourselves as much armor as possible. Would you look at that? 2 good finds again. And also, why is this game throwing this hook at me? Okay, so it's exactly the same. That's probably why it keeps opening the same. But yeah, would you look at that? Quilted trousers. We are definitely doing really well when it comes to armor already. I like that. Our head is still relatively unprotected, but at least everything else is pretty protected currently. Let's open this door. Get ready to fight this guy. Oh, there's 2. Not the ideal setup. The guy with a stick is usually very aggressive. Okay, we should be getting 3 swings in there while they focus on Darren. But I can't seem to control my character very well. Okay, that's 1 down. 2 down. How is Darren doing after this fight? He's good. Okay, so he didn't take much damage also, which is great. The fight was a little awkward, but that sometimes happens. We find some good stuff for Darren here now. This one zombie usually comes with some good armor. Like I said, I'm not going to be comparing things right now to, you know, min-max everything down to a T. I think just having the base needs covered, you know, for both of our characters is good. And I think now we're relatively similar in, you know, our gear. Also, I think if this axe is good, It's in poor condition, but I think we're gonna definitely give that to Darren as his primary weapon, and then as his secondary weapon he can go for the hook. Alright, here we go. So let's keep looking around. I don't think there is anything in this room or this room. No, wait, actually there is a chest in this room. I don't think the big... oh no, the big room also has a chest. Sometimes they can be really hard to see. Oh, we find a shield. Okay. Let's put that in our inventory. Let's put it in secondary. Currently there's not enough light to really be using a shield, but it's nice to have it in various areas with light. You know, like this area for example, we'd be able to use it. So let's look in here, and yep, nothing. There's usually nothing in there, but as I said, I think from what I've read, exploring gives you experience. Okay, open that, which loops around, and we're gonna go up there again. Don't remember if there's anything in here. Oh yeah, I think there's a chest in here as well, which I've missed plenty of times, but it's right here in the back. Okay, so we've got a belt for Darren. Belts don't really give you a lot of stats, but they give a few stats. There's also a book here. A catalog exhaustively describing many common and unremarkable plants in great detail. It's hard to imagine why anyone would undertake such a pointless endeavor. Yeah, this basically looks like a apothecary, or a place where you have lots of small ingredients in these drawers. I quite like the design of this. It's nice. The world building is, for considering that this is all taking place inside a dungeon, I think they've done a... come on, change weapons. I want my torch. Right, sadly we can't go through there. There's a room here, which holds a few more secrets. Also another shield, which we will give to Darren for his secondary. And I think while he doesn't have a lot of armor, we might definitely keep him on that. This character then has some boots. And they're not very great, so we're not even going to bother looking. But they also have a letter on them. This letter is really interesting to me. It reads, "Dear Mavis, Alara has disappeared. Many have gone missing as of late, but bandits in the area are not uncommon. Alara, however, does not travel. Why would they have taken her? I dread to think what they might do to her. I thought of a ransom, and so I am ashamed to admit I thought of you. But there have been no requests for ransom, just more and more missing. I assume news of these events has not reached Ardent. It has been long since we've seen a proctor. What am I to do, dear cousin? Will you at least advise me? Tessa." So, what I like about this letter, which also by the way we are definitely going to be taking along with us, is that it gives us a few bits and pieces of information. For example, that this character's name is Mavis, or maybe he took the letter of someone called Mavis. A girl named Alara has been kidnapped, and there is a place called Ardent where proctors are common. Proctors are people that supervise or educate students. So Maybe this used to be a school of some sort. Maybe. You can also see that this has been boarded up, and if we use our mind power here, we can see that there's 2 zombies in there. So we might not want to go in there if we're smart, but we're not smart. We're reckless, so we are gonna go in there. Also, if I remember correctly, this is just a small room with nothing in it. Yeah, there's just something behind it, and I don't think you can get there. Oh wait, no. The only thing that this room leads to is the room where we were already in. Over here. You can tell it's been boarded. Yeah. Just more world building. I don't think there's any significance to it. There's no point in trying to get through it, you know, because yeah, it's basically just pointless. So let's open this and then back off. Let's get them angry. See if they come out. No, we want them to come out. Oh. Ah, nice hit. Another nice hit, okay. One left. We gotta make sure that we don't hit Darren. Okay, so good fight. How are you doing, Darren? He's good. Okay, so it seems like we're doing well for ourselves. There's some head protection, which is really much needed. So let's put that on ourselves. Gonna miss our nice silky shiny hair, but protecting our head is really important. I don't remember if there's anything valuable in here, but it doesn't hurt to check. I actually don't think there was anything, if I remember correctly. There is this ladder, which has intrigued me, because where does this lead to? Why is it there? You know? But there's nothing you can do with that. No interaction to be had there. Nothing over on this side either. So that's everything we can do around here. I think we forgot to take the key. So let's head back, grab the key. My bad. Oh, we walked past the room. So that's the key I was mentioning. Oh, yes, let's just climb on top of the table. Why not? Okay. So I think we've explored everything up here. Now we can go back and explore the beginning of a level, which we have avoided so far. Oh, we've also got our skill, so I think next up I want... What do I want? I don't really know if I need any of that yet. Maneuvering and armor might be good. We could also go for... You know what, we could go for persist, continue attacking while receiving blows to the shield. Yeah, let's go for that. We're going for a shield build here, heavy tank build, but we're gonna make Darren into our DPS if we can. Reason I'm doing this is because I feel a little bit safer with a tank build, and yeah, I'm not very good at the game. I haven't taken any damage yet so far, but that's really just down to luck. So let's try to see if we can... Oop. Yeah, sometimes it's really awkward. Don't you hit me, Darren. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother looting this character, but we are going to read this book here. Nothing interesting, just a log of work orders. It seems as though many people were involved in completing items. Most of the names seem strange and many items are described with words you've never seen before. Yeah, that's about it. I don't think there's anything else in this room, so let's just move out. There is. Okay, can we start attacking? Sometimes I'm trying to do a specific attack. I think the pillar just saved Darren. As you can see, taking blows from a wooden stick. Ooh, almost hit Darren there. Okay, I'm gonna go after this guy, you go after the other guy, Darren. Wait, why are both guys here now? Almost got him. How's this guy still alive? We just hit him twice. Oh, pfft, come on. Why are we so awkward sometimes? Are they? Oh, come on. Thank you, Darren. Okay, so the other should be around here. Picking a fight and then running. Oh, come on. Can we please just aim? Okay, we've just been knocked out. This is not the end of the game. We're still really healthy, honestly. Because getting hit by that stick, you know, by just that wooden plank, it doesn't wound you much. As you can see, the red bar on our health bar is relatively small. With the armor we have, it barely damages us, which is why I've been so ballsy. But yeah, these fights were really messy. No denying that. But, you know, these boots are a bit prettier than mine, so I'm just gonna take them. I have read somewhere that they plan to do something to the game that makes the replayability a bit more attractive. One thing that I'd like to see for this game is procedurally created dungeons, so it's really different every time. That would be really cool. You know, that would be really cool. Okay, so there's a guy here. So let's see if we can get a good, nice hit in before he really starts responding. I'm trying to not get hit by moving toward him. This is so awkward. Yeah, that hit hurt. The hammer hurt. Oh, there's a really nice billhook, but it's crude, so I'm probably not gonna bother with it. A leather vest. Now this is an item that's good enough, so we might start comparing. You know, honestly, it's probably just best for me to take that. And then this billhook might be better than this hook. Yeah, definitely. Let's do this. I do like billhooks with that shape. They're really nice to fight with. Now Darren has one. Hopefully he makes good use of it. Let's go down there. We can pick up our compass in here. Not much else, but compass is nice to have. Can we switch weapons? Oh. You actually really need to wait for your character to switch weapons before. Almost didn't have a weapon equipped. This room is relatively light, which is why I decided I'd go with a shield. Now this fight is often relatively awkward. Because this guy usually doesn't want to come out. I just hit Darren. He got hit again. Nice. Okay, how are you doing, Darren? Okay, so he'd probably have about the same amount of health as I have right now, which it's okay. Let's see if we can find anything in here. Oh, just another belt. So you can see that belts usually have around the same amount of stats. I think if we were to compare, well, you know, actually this belt is better. So making sure you at least have a very well made belt seems like a good idea. Also, this hammer seems like a nice weapon, but I think the axe is superior, so as far as I know, we've now explored everywhere there is to explore here. We need to change our weapons again. And funny enough, we haven't even explored these first rooms, so let's go ahead and do that. Get the zombies' attention. Oh, oh. Come on. taking damage here. This fight was a little awkward. A mediocre hatchet, not interested. There's often a piece of armor in here, but sometimes there isn't. This time around there is a dagger. This dagger has really good stats. You know, I've never actually used a dagger. I don't know how the moveset is. Also, there's a coarse hatchet. Yeah, no, nothing really useful. You know, might be interesting to use a dagger for something. I don't know, but I don't think we're gonna hold on to it. Let's drop it. Let's drop it. Come on. Come on. Alright. I think we're about at the end of the episode. We're about to hit the spot where the checkpoint is. You hit the checkpoint if you go through this door here. Let's move this a little bit further there. Opening this door unlocks a checkpoint. Let's go in. Let's go out. Close it. And that's the end of the episode. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope it's been relatively fun, even though I'm very bad at the game. I'll see you in the next one.